call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling. Can't tell me that.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go here in New Orleans. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's complete to Lockett outright. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a safe.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down
and that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Chuck. He gets this to Moreau, left side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the give, this is Kamara. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Lockett brings it in out wide. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's a give now to Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
It is second and 6.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Shuck. There's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And he's in. Devin Neal. Touchdown Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 3. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so...
That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Open is Moreau, the tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air is Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, we're going to be in for a long day.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. This one on target to Olave. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Shuck. And over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Warriors 17.
To throw is Shuck. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack. That flag definitely in the area of holding. That time they got the big tackle. Taliesin Fuaga. On On the handoff, it's Kamara. Finding room to the 20. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On third and long, here's Shuck. Throw left side, that's Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Purdy now on second down. He's going to look downfield once again.
Take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go!
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10.
On play action, it's Shuck. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now Shook on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
Results.
It's fourth down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Second down and 3. Man in motion here is Jennings. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Third down and 3.
Get set. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the Niners first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy going to put it up again. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
That deep for Olave. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Purdy using the pop pass. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Outside. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Saints 10. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Room to run past midfield. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Now a give running left with Camara. Finding space at the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. A quick throw right side. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready?
Camara trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Made at the 3-yard line. It's a a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready,
Here's a designed run, and he will score! Game on! Alvin Kamara, touchdown New Orleans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd down, Purdy. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, San Francisco.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 16. Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And this will be incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. He's going to try it here again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Line of scrimmage is the
line.
37-yard line for 1st and 10. To the air again is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing again, Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Once more, Shuck. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's shot. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 69, 18.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18, go.
They'll indeed go, and it is shot. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Get set.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yellow. Here you go, boy.
Kittle is the man in motion.
Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get set, get set.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run.